Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. In this video, we are going to try iris folding. This kit came out by Crafter's Companion in November, so I picked this up. I've always thought iris folding was really pretty and unique. However, it's very difficult because iris folding is taking strips of colored paper and then folding them into patterns. So what Crafter's Companion has done was they have created a template for us to help us iris fold easily. So I'm going to see how this works out and if I like it. So you're going to need the set, and then they also gave us some bonus paper to get us started, and then you're going to need some tape. So I'm going to get this out of the package and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have everything out of the package, and I'm going to keep it right here just so I can reference this picture right here, because I'm going to try to mimic the same color palette since this is my first time using the set. So on craft day, I did watch the demo when Sarah was presenting this from Crafter's Companion, and what you're supposed to do is you're going to die cut the dress design. So I'm going to take this out and we're gonna cut this out. So when you place your die on your paper, it's always sharp side down, and I'm just gonna adhere some tape on here so it won't shift around. And I was a little bit nervous about buying this set because even though they've made it easy, it just seems like a lot of taping that you have to do. So I still wanted to try it out though, so I just brought one of these. And if I like it, they have like other designs, like a flower design. They have like a hot air balloon and different other patterns that you can pick up. So let me get my cutting folder. I'm just going to use my Diamond Press Marquise machine, and I just picked up a new folder to use with this. So we're going to just run this through. Okay. And then I'm just gonna be careful because you taped it down, but it cut out beautifully. And let me just remove the tape. I'm sorry about all the noise. My dog is down here with me today, and he's making a lot of noise. Okay. So I'm just going to get this to the side, but before I do that, they also have cute embellishments that goes with this set. They have like little decorations you can put on a dress, like looks like a little sunflower, a bow, just another little design here, a hanger, so if you wanted to hang the dress up, and then they have a purse to go along with it. So that's cute. So here's how Crafter's Companion has simplified this technique. They have given you this template that you're supposed to use for your iris folding. And what you're going to do is actually the die that you cut the dress out with right here, you can save this for later and use it in something else. So you're going to take this cutout that you cut your dress out on, and you're going to place it down on this template. And this is going to be the base of your iris folding. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over to the opposite side, because this is the front side. You can tell where the die cut out is a little bit more smoother, and then this is a little bit rougher on this side. Or if you have like any type of pattern paper, because when you tape your paper down, this will become your front side. So I'm going to get this straightened out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and what I'm doing is I'm just adding tape on the sides right here, so as I'm doing my iris folding, that this won't move around. So I'm going to put 2 strips at the top too. So you just do whatever is going to work best with you. I don't think they did this in a demo, so I know I don't want this to shift around as I'm working, so I'm just going to tape the edges down to my glass board. So it should be a little bit sturdy now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this image right here, and they're using a polka dot paper, so I'm going to try to stick with the same designs they're doing. So this template right here has numbers on here. So I'm just gonna take my paper and follow the numbers, and I'm gonna use this design and how they did it here. So they use the polka dots. So I'm just gonna take a paper. So I don't think it matters. This is the front side. You're supposed to take your paper and fold it in half. So I'll do that. Okay, so I have my paper folded in half, and then so this is number 1, which is the belt band, and you're supposed to take your paper and line it up on a number, and then you just tear it off. You tear it off like this, and then you're supposed to tape it down. Now this is the only thing I don't like about this. We're gonna be using a lot of tape. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish with the design. I'm gonna follow this pattern here, and you just change your colors according to how you want to, but I will use this image as a guide for me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do this silently, so when I edit the video, I'll put some music on the background. They say it's supposed to take about, 20 minutes or so to do this, so we'll see, and I'll come back and we'll finish putting our card together. Okay guys, I am done. I'm putting my last piece of tape on here. And what did I learn from this? That I did not follow the correct order of the numbers. So I feel like this is kind of clumped up a little bit. So we'll see. We're going to reveal this together. I'm going to stick a few more pieces of tape down just to hold everything together. And then we'll flip it on the other side to see how our project came out. So I'm just going to stick some more tape down just so these pieces will stay together. And then what I think I'm going to do as well is I'm going to cut out another piece of paper and just adhere to the back. I know we're going to put it on a base card, but I just feel like this needs to be covered up some more. Let's get a few more pieces of tape down. Yeah, you're definitely going to need some tape. And then when I flip this over, I'll cut off any paper that's kind of hanging over the edges. We'll clean that up. Okay, just one more piece. Okay, so I would say this took about maybe 10 minutes to do. Maybe some of the other ones that are more detailed will take a little bit longer. So this did not take 20 minutes. And also, before you get started, I would recommend like taking your strips and folding them before you get started. I was doing it as I was going along, and then at the end I just took some strips and was folding it so I can just keep going. So that would be my other tip. So I'm just gonna take this tape off that I had on my glass mat. I'm just trying to be careful so I don't rip the paper. And I hope this came out okay. I'm so nervous, but we'll reveal this together. Okay. All right, and I got one more piece of tape, and we are going to reveal what this came out like. And I'm just going to pull this template off of here. Okay, not too bad. So I have a piece of tape right here. I don't know how I misplaced the tape, you know, to come on the front like that. And then I have a few pieces where I was tearing that you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and try to cut this tape off. And then just try to clean these edges up by clipping these with my scissors. And I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I tried to clean this up a little bit. As I was looking at it a little bit further, I would just take more carefulness in like tearing off the strips. I'm just going to hold this up. Hopefully you can see it good. But see, like this edge I can kind of see right here. I should have had this come down a little bit longer. I think these are supposed to be like up underneath these. So I started off using the numbers, and then as I just started working, I was just putting the pieces down. So for my first time, you know, this is okay. I can see the mistakes I made. I would really follow the number patterns. The number patterns will determine how this will come out. And as you can see, like some of mine that are supposed to be up underneath these are on top. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I had good intentions up here. I started off with the numbers, and then as I got down here, I just, you know, I don't know what I did. When I cut my die out, I just cut my die out, and I wasn't paying attention that this white background was going to be part of the card. And so just keep that in mind. So you want to cut this out evenly. I would suggest using your cutting board to cut this out neatly, because mine is not neat. And so what I'm going to do is when I cut my base card down, I'm going to try to trim this down because it's like very rough on the edges and it's like slanted. So I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to make a 5x7 base card using this black cardstock. And I picked this because it's a heavy cardstock. And so I wanted something sturdy for this. So I'm going to cut this down and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have my 5x7 card cut down, and then I also cut me down a green layer, and I just went down 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some of these embellishments and try to hide some of the little mistakes that I made when I worked on this project. And so we'll get this layer glued down. And I use the all-purpose Kaleo glue, and I like this glue because it gives you time to maneuver your layer around and get it straight. So I think that's about good. So when I cut my card base down, I just cut a back piece to go with this, and I may have to straighten it out a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down. And so I'll go ahead and get this glued down, and I hope it stays because this is a lot of tape on the back here. So I'm just going to try to get this as straight as possible. As you can see, it like kind of comes over a little bit. So I'm just going to take my scissors and try to straighten this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I tried to cut this down as best as I could just to get the sides even. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this layer glued down to my card base. And me personally, trying this set out, I can say I don't like this iris folding. It's a neat concept to make it easier, so I give Crafter Companion credit for that. But I personally am glad I just brought this one set so I can try it. They had other sets, like I said earlier, but I decided just to give it a try out, and so I picked this design because I liked it the best. And so if I was to use this set again, it would have to be for something like really special, like, you know, if it was like a wedding or like a prom, something like that, a really special event. But just to make this, I personally wouldn't do it again. I have a little glue seeping out on the side here. Let's try to get that cleaned up. And I'm gonna put an embellishment down here anyway. So we'll let this set up, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna cut out some of these embellishments. So I'm just gonna take everything off except for the hanger. So we'll do the bow because I have a lot of mistakes I want to cover up. And then we'll do the purse. Okay, so I'm gonna cut some of these out. I think I'll use the green, and then maybe I'll use some scrap paper. So maybe I'll do the bow in black, and then I'll do the purse in black, and then I'll do these little flowers in green. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a few of these out. Where is my cutting folder? Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna get a few of these cut out, and I'll be right back. So I have my embellishments cut out, so I'm gonna start with getting this purse glued down. And I'm gonna be using this Barely Precision Art Glue. Okay, so we'll get this glued down, and I'm gonna put it right down here where I have this little mistake. So we'll get that glued down. I'm just gonna hold it for a few seconds for it to set. And then they have these little pieces here. I wish they were more like flowers. I thought they were at first, but it looks like a little sunburst. But we'll get this down. I'm taking the bigger piece. And then I'm just gonna put it right here. And this die set didn't come with any type of sentiments. So I'll have to see what I can find. They also have this bow tie that I cut out and then a smaller of the sunburst. And I'm just gonna not use this for this project. So I'm just gonna set those to the side. And so here is the card. And I'm not really happy with how I cut this white part out like I explained earlier. So I think I'm gonna, I have these spellbinder border dies. And I'm gonna try to cut out me a frame so I can sit on top. We'll see how that comes out. So I'm gonna get this cut out in black and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my frame all cut out and I actually had to use my electric cutting machine. I have the Crafter's Companion Gemini Junior. So I was thinking just to lay this border right on top just so it can look a little bit more clean. So what I'm going to do is get this glued down. And I also have found these sentiments that I had purchased from HSN. And these are by Anna Griffin. And then they have like, I love you, happy birthday, well done, best wishes. So I'm just going to open this pack up. And we'll pick out a couple toppers. Oh, these are nice. They have some in pink. Let me get this opened up. So I'm just going to get these out so we can take a look at some of these. So in this pack is a ton of sentiments. They have all different colors. They have gold, cheers to you. They have best wishes on your wedding day. I love you. Thank you. Wishing you well. Okay, that's with sympathy, so we don't need that. They have congratulations. That's cute. Happy birthday is in pink. With gratitude. Oh, they have a good luck. That's nice. Let's just see if they have anything else. Oh, they have happy anniversary. On this special day would be cute for this card. They have cheers to you. Oh, this is cute. It says just a little note. Thinking of you with gratitude. Did I say that already? And they have birthday wishes. Many thanks. So they just have a ton of little sentiments in here. So I like to get these sets by Anna Griffin because sometimes you don't want to have to stamp out a sentiment every time. And so these come in handy. And then they also have a pack of flowers here. So let me just open these up. Okay, so I have the flowers open up and they have like some cute little 3D roses. Now, I don't know all of these flowers, so I'm just gonna hold them up so you can see. These are nice because they're dimensional. Then they have the blue flowers. Okay, and they look like they have the pink rose. I believe these are hydrangeas. And here we go with some more flowers. So just a cute assortment of flowers that you can use. And you can put these together and make like a really nice background. Okay, so I believe these are everything in this set. And let's see how many they give you. I think, let me look at the box really quick. Okay, so you get 60 flowers and you get 60 sentiments for. So these are actually stickers and you can just peel off the back and stick them on your card. So these are perfect. I'm going to take a few minutes to get this cleaned up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my border glued down. I have my sentiment all picked out from the Anna Griffin set that I just went over. And it is called Mini Flowers and Sentiment Stickers. So I picked the congratulations out, and this is actually a sticker, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get this glued down. And so I'm just gonna put it right here at the top of the card. And then you just wanna make sure it's even. I think that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna hold this down. And of course I'm gonna add a few of my gemstone embellishments on here. So let me just hold this down a few more seconds. Okay, I think that's good. And then I have my gemstones right here. These are by Diamond Press. So I think I'm going to use the pink ones right here. I'm going to take these and get these put on throughout the card. And I'll look and see if there's any other colors I want to use. Okay, so I'll be back with the final card. I'm back with my final card. And so I think it came out okay. I could have made some improvements. So I think it's important to recap some of the errors that I made. The first thing is when you're using this dress die to cut out, make sure that you cut it out evenly because it's going to be part of your design. And then the second thing is when you're using a template, make sure that you follow the numbers and be careful with your tape. So I'll just bring this up here. So if you can see right here, these top layers are actually supposed to be up underneath this paper. And so maybe I can hold up the actual design here and how it's supposed to be. So you can see how the paper is going. And then with mine right here, some of these papers are on the top. I started off at the top using the correct numbers, but then when I got to the bottom, I don't know what I was thinking. I just started taping down. So I think that's where I ran into a problem with this. And also, just a tip, when you're folding your paper, when you lay the paper down, you want to use the edge part and not the open one. Because if you can see, like I use the open part of this piece of paper and it kind of, and you can see like that extra little piece sticking out if you don't fold it straight. So those were some of the issues that I ran into. So overall, I think this project was fun to work on. It just gave me something new to work with, and I always like to try new things. It's not my favorite, but I was glad I gave it a try. And also, don't forget, it's Cyber weekend, so a lot of the companies are still having sales going on. So be sure to take advantage of that. I know on HSN they have free shipping, 5 flex pay on everything. And then also I get some of my products from Tonic. They have Cyber weekend deals going on. I picked up a few things from Elizabeth Craft Designs and Art Impressions. And then I know that Crafter's Companion is having a warehouse sale. So whatever vendors you like to shop with, just check their website out because a lot of people have great deals going on. And this is the time to stock up. I know I stock up during this time because, you know, you really get some steep discounts and free shipping or free shipping when you reach a certain amount. So take care and see you in the next video.